What's going on, everyone? Tallen back here, and today we actually have some information for the first couple of DLC characters coming to Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now, if only they can get the whole lobby thing to actually kind of work. I don't know what it is about it, but, you know, like, I'll enter into a lobby, even a Japanese lobby since I live here in Japan, and I'll get into a ranked match and start going, and all of a sudden it says, you have left the lobby, so I've disconnected. And probably to a lot of people that I face off against, this kind of looks like I'm some sort of rage quitter. So I'm like, no, stop, I don't game, come on. Like, I cannot stay in the lobby for some reason, and I know it's not my internet, because I can play literally every other single multiplayer type game that I have and be totally fine. Yet for some reason I cannot stay in the lobby when it comes to FighterZ, but hopefully that's something that they can fix really soon. Anyway, let's head on over to the internet real quick, and we're gonna check out a couple of or actually technically just one picture, I guess, but we're gonna check out one big picture on the DLC, and we're gonna translate some of the Japanese. Let's go on over. Alright guys, so as you can clearly see, the two pictures, we are going to get Broly and Bardock, actually, which kind of comes and goes in line with the kind of leaks and the data mines that were coming out a few days after FighterZ came out into the PC and everything. Like, there was this fake one that got debacled already and everything like that, but then there was like this real one that was, everyone was just like, man, that looks really good. The only people, though, in that so-called real one, again, this is not 100% confirmation or anything, is that they were saying, like, base form Goku and Vegeta, and I was just like, really? We need base form Goku and Vegeta. Why? We don't need those. So if everything else in that leak is real, but those two are fake, then I'll be completely happy. But anyway, so let's go on and let's take a look at the Japanese real quick. Again, sorry if my voice sounds a little echoey as I turn this way, because I have to look at my second monitor just the way everything is set up right now. I hopefully can get that changed in the near future. But yeah, so anyway, so if we are looking at here, though, we're going to zoom in real quick, and we are going to move the cursor around, obviously. So Broly and Bardock are coming. So as you can see, the DLC, you know, literally you can see DLC writing right there, and it says we are going to get Nisenshi, which means two warriors coming. So the first two warriors that are going to be coming are, of course, Broly and Bardock. Now, I have to admit, these two look amazing, as always, when it comes to FighterZ. You cannot deny FighterZ is an amazing looking game, no matter your thoughts on the lobby, the gameplay, the game itself, whatever it says. The graphics, though, across the board, people have said that they think it looks phenomenal. So, the one thing, though, that it does not really tell us, though, is the fact that we don't have a release date yet on it, which, yeah, I guess it makes sense. I would assume within the next month, maybe by the beginning of March at the latest. Or, well, actually, I take that back. Let's see, it's 20th, give or take, almost. So it's the 18th now when I'm doing this recording. I'm going to say around mid-March, probably late March at the latest, we'll probably see these two DLC characters drop. I'm assuming they'll drop at the exact same time. They could maybe do it one at a time, but I doubt it. I don't really know when it comes to DLC characters for something like this, because I know, like, in Xenoverse and everything, they would drop multiple characters at once. But I think past Arc System games, at least with the Blast Blue, I'm not sure about Guilty Gear, they always did one character at a time. Maybe for, like, the last two, they did it twice, but that was about it. So, again, I'm not really sure what they're going to do, and we really don't have a release date. So, real quickly, this stuff here on the side, this is literally talking about a strategy guide that you can buy here in Japan, and it'll have a code to unlock Android 21. Nothing special right there, really, so we can just keep moving on. If we go over here real quick to the bottom real quick here, if you guys saw the stream from about couple months ago, I think it was back in December or so, where they did the kind of like a Xenoverse and FighterZ and Dokkan and all this other hero stuff, combination stream essentially. They said that we'd be getting a mix of Xenoverse stuff going over to FighterZ and Fighter stuff going over to Xenoverse. So it looks like that's basically confirmation for this. So in FighterZ, we're going to be getting the Supreme Kai of Time, which will be a little avatar that you can get, that you can walk around the lobby and everything like that. She's not a playable character or anything, so this is just mainly for that lobby personally. So you'll probably either, I don't know exactly how you'll get her, if you can maybe buy her. It says DLC, but again, I don't know if that's simply going to be like if you have the season pass and you automatically get her. If you don't, then you can get her through that using the in-game Zenny, and then you can go to the capsule little area in the top left corner there, and you'll be able to do that. So maybe something like that. I'm not really sure. We'll have to see. And then Android 21 is going to be one of those like masters, I guess, for how Xenoverse 2 works. Not really sure exactly what she'll be doing. The more I look at it, it just says that you'll be able to talk to Jinzo Ningen, Niju Ichigo, and that's about it. So nothing much really there. Oh, new missions it looks like too. So that's about it. So nothing much there. Let's get into the meat of it though, and that is of course Bardock and Broly. Now Broly, we're gonna start with this. It was absolutely no question, no doubt about that Broly would be a DLC character. The dude is popular like no tomorrow. Not personally one of my favorite characters, but I easily saw him being in the game. I was like, it's Broly. Of course he's gonna be in the game. So, taking a look at this, though, he is definitely going to be a tank. He's a slow character. Notice that for power, he's got SS on a ranking. On speed though right here where the cursor is, you can see that it is C. The next one is reach. Oh wait, sorry, no. Yeah, reachy, yeah, so it is SS. So he's got really far reach. Technique is a B, and then energy is an S, okay? So he's probably gonna be a big, heavy, bulky character, which would make sense, right? I mean, he's Brawl, he's in his legendary Super Saiyan form. He's not going Super Saiyan 3 or anything crazy like that. So he is definitely gonna be somewhat similar to Nappa and to Android 16. Again, we'll have to test him out when we play him and all that kind of stuff, so we'll have to see what it's like. One thing to note is that his meteor attack, so his Sho Hisatsuwaza right here, is going to be a gigantic meteor. We've pretty much all seen this before. This is what it looks to look like right here. And also it mentions down here about Goku, okay? Right here, it looks like we are going to get probably, and again, we kind of could, you know, it would make sense at least, is that there is going to be some kind of special animation scene with this. So, of course, you guys have all seen the ones with, like, you know, Frieza and Goku, Cell and Gohan, things like that, right? You know, whether it's defeating them or entering into the stage at that same moment when you start the battle. If you have Goku and Broly here, probably just a Super Saiyan Goku though. Super Saiyan Blue, no, because of course that's only from Super, but probably Super Saiyan Goku and Broly, if they arrive on the field at the same time, there might become some kind of special dialogue, or at the end, if Broly defeats Goku in a certain way, then he'll do some kind of special cinematic, or Goku will, maybe he punches him and destroys him, you know, whatever the case may be, we're going to see something like that, so. Other than that, though, you know, you can tell that they really kept it simple with the colors and everything, because he's always got kind of that greenish energy and everything like that, so that's pretty cool. Other than that, though, there's not much other information about him. Basically, it's just, this right here is just talking about how he's overwhelming power. He's gonna be extremely good and everything like that in terms of just being able to charge through everything. So again, that's why I think he's gonna be a lot like Android 16. So. Then if we go down here to Bardock here, Bardock is going to be in his base form, okay? His power is an S along with his speed, his reach is a B, his technique is a C, and his energy is an A. So that's pretty cool right there. It just says Goku no Chichi-sama de, and then Saiyajin no Bardock. Now, this guy will turn into Super Saiyan, okay? If you look over here for his meteor attack, it's an assault, basically. And basically what it's going to do, he's probably going to hit you a couple times, he's going to go Super Saiyan, and then, as you can see right here, he'll go Super Saiyan, and then he's going to just blast you, essentially, right? Expect some kind of cinematic thing with Frieza. Now, one thing to notice here is this katakana right here, it says Takeru kara Hajimeru, which means that he's gonna be a tackle type of Saiyan. So you know, he's in his base form. He's not like Super Saiyan Goku or Vegeta or anything like that. He's gonna be someone who's charging straight in with whether his shoulder or his fist. We're not really sure yet. But from the looks of the kanji and everything like that, he is gonna be someone who mainly focuses on whatever, I guess, a tackle. I mean, anyone who's a huge fighter, you know, gamer, because as you guys know, I don't know every single term and everything like that. I'm just trying to translate the Japanese and everything for you guys. But whatever, I'm not sure if there are other games and other, you know, characters that you can kind of compare him to in terms of a tackle-based character. But again, we'll have to try and see what that is. As you can see in the two top pictures here, when he's attacking Frieza, a lot of attacks are really close in. Even the so-called energy blast right here is again part of that tackle mechanic. And again, right here, it almost looks like his down circle, or his down heavy, essentially, for anti-air combos, essentially. But this actually looks like it's just him hitting you and you go straight away. I'm gonna guess this is probably his heavy normal, would be my guess, just looking at this picture right here. So and then again, like I said, Frieza here will probably activate some kind of special. This probably right here in this first scene where he's charging up like this is probably him talking with Frieza, if they are the ones that enter onto the field at the same time. Some kind of, again, special cinematic right there. We'll have to see, of course. We're not really sure. And then the last bit of kanji down here, it doesn't really say. Oh wait, hang on. It looks like they will come at the same time. It looks like they will come at the same time. Again, not 100% on that. I don't recognize that kanji right there. But yeah, we'll have to see. We'll see. I'm assuming they probably will. Again, I'm not really sure because it is a DBZ game, but made by Arc System, and we'll have to see. So yeah. So anyway, you guys, there you go. That is going to be it for the video. Again, kind of quick and to the point, real quick. A lot of stuff when it comes to the fighters information and all that kind of thing. So I'm definitely looking forward to them. I personally have not bought the season pass, so I probably will buy it next month would be my guess, but you know, I was waiting to see who the first 2 characters were. I'm definitely hyped for Bardock. Broly, again, not the hugest fan of him, but I will try him out. I'll definitely give him a chance. So anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. As always, who are you gonna buy, or are you not gonna buy? Or if you already have the season pass and you're gonna get both of them, who are you gonna try out first? So leave those comments down below and let's get that discussion going. And until next time, everyone, I will see you all in the next one.